Let's have this for breakfast. Good morning, YouTube. We are back. So obviously this morning Oxyshred Can went with the Guava Paradise flavour. If you didn't watch the first full day of eating, go and watch that and then watch this one, because this is the continuation of that last full day of eating. So obviously in the last full day of eating I was training legs, and I had a lower carb day on that day, and I said that obviously on my rest days post legs I'll obviously have more sore legs. I feel like I actually need more food in my system. So today we're going to hit up 7k tempo run. I want to do anywhere between like a 4:45 and a 5-minute pace per kilometre for my tempo run at the minute. So the weather's nice, I'm going to do it outside instead of on the treadmill, even though the treadmill is easier for tempo runs personally in my opinion. Yeah, we're going to get to it. So all I've had this morning is obviously Oxyshred, and then before I run I get in 500ml of water with the hydrate supplement, Fuji and pineapple flavour at the minute, and then I feel like I've got something in my eye. Fucking hell. Right, let me just put you here, right? That's a bit low, isn't it? God's sake. Anyway, right, just because I want to get these. So these are what I am rocking at the minute for my tempo and my, not every tempo run, just this tempo run today, and these are my long runners at the minute. So the Alpha Fly Freeze. I've recently got the Puma Nitro Freeze with the exposed carbon plate. If you follow me on social media you'll see that I've got them on there. They are so good. So I'm using them for my like daily runners slash fast work, like anything speed work. Obviously tempo's a bit speed, but to be fair I'm going to use these today because I fancy it. But yeah, let's get this run done and then I will show you meal number one. The only thing I do have when I'm doing a fast run, or any run to be fair, is I'll have a gel sachet. The one I'm using at the minute is 93 calories and it's 25 grams of carbs, no sugar. So come on you, my dog's messing around. So yeah, I will get back to you after the run. Let's go and smash this workout. Right, and we are back. So that is the run done, which was, let me get it up, 7.1k, average pace of 5:15, 565 calories. So that is the run done. The gel thing I was speaking about earlier was this one here. This is from Applied Nutrition. I went with this because I love Vimto, so I thought let me try them. And also with gels, they're trial and error in regards to stomach and digestion. There's some ones that I take, like Science and Sport, doesn't sit well with me. I've tried some other ones that just didn't work. So them ones seem to work. I've had other ones, but they didn't taste as good. So that's what I'm rocking with on the long runs at the minute. And then post run we have the 2 litres of water, kind of the same as the intro that I do for the gym, except there's one different ingredient in this, and that is, so we have 1 scoop of the essential amino acids, we have creatine, glutamine, the hydrate supplement, and then on my rest days slash running days I add 1 scoop of pre into my water. So you probably might think, like, why are you having pre when you're not going to the gym? The difference with this pre as opposed to some other pre's is this has got nootropics in it, so it helps with focus. It's got L-citrulline, so it will help with pump, which will help the blood flow post run. It's got a 5-stage caffeine release, so it should just keep my energy up for the rest of the day. And then obviously it's got some more essential amino acids in it for recovery. So this is kind of what I'll drink throughout the rest of the day. Obviously I'll have more water than this throughout the day, but this is what we're rocking with at the minute. And then I will show you what I do for my first meal post run. Right, so post run is slightly different to the oats that I make on my normal day of eating when I'm training. So what we have is half teaspoon of baking powder, 70 grams of organic oats. We have the vegan protein, some sugar-free vanilla syrup, and then sugar-free maple syrup, like this. And then this goes straight in the air fryer on bake, which is 160 degrees, and then I put it in for 15 minutes. I'll just leave that in there, go and shower, and then I'll be back to eat this. So what that does is that takes us for the day so far to, well, I've got to add the gel pack in actually, gel. So we've got in total 32 grams of protein, 11 fat and 70 carb. So the difference is obviously with post run is obviously I want to have a shower straight away. So I'll leave this cooking in there and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Right, so this is what it looks like, but it is literally like a muffin, like if you look at the texture. So I'm going to eat this and then have my tablets, which is NMN, CoQ10, Men's Performance, Multivitamin, Curcumin, Omega-3, Ashwagandha, and then I'll make up Oxy Greens. So that is meal 1. Right, so meal number 2 is the protein pancake setup. So you need to get yourself this, which is only in Lidl sometimes, or it's in Sainsbury's. You can't get it in Tesco or Asda. It's the American style pancake mix. On the back of it, it does say the macros, but that's based on using 330 ml of milk. So I took the 330 ml of milk off of this and replaced it with almond milk, and then the macros come out at, this is with adding a scoop of Oxy Whey, comes to 53 grams of carbs, 9.8 grams of fat and 34 grams of protein, so it's 591 calories. I then use the sugar-free maple syrup as a topping, and then sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll add some cinnamon as well. So I'll make this and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So 591 calories, look at that. With the same amount of carbs as a packet of jasmine rice. So I'm going to eat this and then I'll see you at the next meal. So we are back, little afternoon snack before I take the dog out. We have a shake and this protein bar from Lidl. They're not the best, these ones, but they are low calories while still being high in protein. So this is only 166 calories, 11 grams of carbs, 4.8 grams of fat, 22.5 grams of protein. So the protein is obviously the chocolate decadence isopept, and them two together, 318 calories, which takes our daily total to 123 grams of protein, 26 fat, 137 carb. So that leaves me with 900. Why is it putting the exercise? I don't know. Let's get rid of that. That is putting me at 812 calories left for the rest of the day. So I'm going to have this as my little afternoon snack, take the dog out, and then I will be back for dinner. So another thing I thought I would chuck in to the vlog so you guys can implement this into your own diet is your cardio steps do not count towards your daily steps. So one way of working this out, for example, if you're using a running app, when you go running, and you'll see that it will say cadence, which is steps per minute. What you then want to do is times that by how long you run. So mine was 170 and then I run for 40 minutes. So I'll just do 170 times 40. That number, I just subtract it from whatever my daily step target is. With that, then will give me my accurate steps for the day, and then I'll make sure I still hit 10k, not including that number. So just a little insight, because some people think, oh yeah, I can go out and do a 10k run, that's my 10,000 steps done for the day. No, steps are completely different to cardio. I learned this with a previous coach. It made such a difference to my fat loss and such a difference to my physique overall. So yeah, just another little pointer for you guys whilst we're out getting the steps in. But yeah, we've got 1 meal and then probably a little dessert thing that I'll make before bed. So I'm gonna enjoy this evening stroll, and I'll see you for the last 2 meals. Peace. Right, so dinner, we have another pot from Gold Standard Nutrition. This one is the rich and hearty pasta bolognese. So this one is 458 calories, which is the grand total of 59 grams of carbs, 16 fat, 40 protein. So that will take our daily, why does it keep adding the exercise back in? Right, let's get rid of that. So we're looking at a total today, 162 protein, 42 fat, 196 carb. Leaves me with 350 calories post dinner. So I will have this in the microwave 5 minutes, stir it in the microwave for another minute, and then all is well. So I'll see you after dinner for the late night treat. Right, so last meal of the day, which is my evening little sweet treat. This one is different to obviously the other yogurt bowl that I make, but this one is 339 calories, and it is literally 20 grams of this dark chocolate, 200 grams of this Fahey 0% fat yogurt, and then 25 grams of Isopept, and it literally tastes like a Cadbury's button yogurt. So let me hit you with the info. So the info is total calories for the day is 2,237, 206 grams of protein, 51 fat, 213 carb. So that is the day wrapped up. I'm going to eat this, watch the TV, and then go to bed. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.